Good morning, y'all. Just woke up. Today is a good day. Actually, this week has been a good week. I'm on my fourth interview today. I have an interview in an hour. Um, I've got three job offers. So I pretty much got offered for all my interviews I did, and then I have one today. So we'll see. I'm just trying to. It's the time thing. So I'm trying to kind of weigh my options out. Um, One, I know I'm gonna have to decline because it's just not gonna work out with my schedule, with the kids and stuff. So, but we'll see about the other ones, especially the one today. Majority of them were remote jobs. If you got anybody is looking for, if they live in the, well, honestly, I think one of them you can live anywhere. Um, yeah, I think one you can live anywhere. I'll have to double check, but I think that's what it said. But if you're in the Atlanta area and you're looking for a second income, or if you're looking for a job and you want to work from home, I can definitely give y'all that information. But what I'm about to do, because I'm about to cook the kids some breakfast, we're all up, brushed our teeth, washed our face, took the dog out. So I'm about to make them some breakfast real quick before my interview. Let me see how much time I got. I got an hour and 3 minutes, so I should be done. I'm going to get into some reactions. I've been really into, it's called, her channel is called King's Corner. And her stuff be so good. Like, I be tuned in. What is this? Okay, hold on. Let me pick a story. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Let me share my screen with y'all.
In conversational purposes. Viewer discretion is advised.
What it do? What it do? It is your homie King Day here in King's Corner, and I am back with another reaction video for you.
Now look, what up, y'all? Today we are reacting to a story time on TikTok yet again about a woman who says that one of her cakes exposed that her man is married. So I'm gonna assume that the wife ordered a cake from her, and somehow they found out that that man is having an affair with the cake lady. So we're gonna go ahead and get straight into it. Look, I ain't gonna hold you no longer. I never do. If you mess with me like I mess with you, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. We're gonna get straight into this video. Let's get it. Let go.
Story time on how one of my cakes exposed how my man is married. Here we go. First, I want to shout out Betty Crocker because this is the best vanilla cake out. Just saying. All right, so me and my man, we've been rocking for a minute now. I met him when I had to go get a service done and he was at work. He helped me out a lot. And, I wasn't really worried about nothing but getting what I needed to get taken care of and leaving up out of there. Okay. He did help me out. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. He talked to me. He was assisting me. Still wasn't looking at him like that because I was trying to get my stuff and get on my way. Right. And now, mind you, me and my man met back in January. It is now July. Remember, I wasn't really concerned about him because I was trying to take care of business, but I had forgot something and I had to come back up to his place of business. So when I went back up there, me and him really got to talk, and I started looking at him like, you kind of fine or whatever. And he's just like, I've been thought you was cute when I was trying to talk to you, but it didn't seem like you was interested. I wasn't. But now I am. So what's your name? So we have literally been inseparable ever since. I have been so happy. He has been one of my best friends. He has been one of my favorite loves, one of my greatest loves. And I have just been enjoying my time with him. Now, because I'm a baker and I love sharing my treats and stuff like that, I always came up to his job and brought him cookies, cake samples, all kinds of stuff. It's like my little baby that I'm proud of that I wanted to share with him.
Right.
Hold on. That's good. Now, after about a week of us dating, he did let me know that he has a son. I started thinking into the future. Look, he got a son. I got a daughter. I ain't got to have no more kids. This is perfect. So I started naturally bringing treats to him for his son to try too. Here's some cookies for your son. Here's a cake sample for your son. When is his birthday? I'd be happy to make his cake, all kinds of stuff. So now time has passed and we are about 5 months in.
Okay.
Everything's going smooth.
All right.
Father's Day comes up.
And
this is when the drama begins.
Let's get to it.
All right, y'all, here we go. Part 2.
Let's get it.
Of how my cake exposed that my man is married. So Father's Day comes.
It's making me feel like maybe he's not married and maybe this person is crazy because she's still saying my man. The first 2 times I'm like, okay, but now she just like my man. It's like, is he still your man? Oh.
And I decided to make him a special cake. My man loves red velvet. Red velvet is not on our menu. We don't make red velvet cake. But I decided since my man wants red velvet and it's Father's Day, I'm going to gift him and surprise him with a red velvet cake for Father's Day.
Okay. Now we watching the process of the cakes being made.
All right, back to the red velvet cake. I make the cake,
Okay.
I package it up, box it up. I even put in some extra cookies for his son and all that stuff. My products, whether I'm giving a free samples for my man or the neighbor down the street, I always have my business card, sticker, logo. Like I wear my shirt, I got a hat, like I be in uniform. I take this really seriously.
Okay.
So I had it all packaged up real nice with my sticker on it, my logo, my business card, our contact phone number. That's gonna come up later. And all of that onto the box that I gifted him. So I went to his job, dropped it off. Now, mind you, he works a lot. Our schedules are very opposite. Friday nights, Friday evenings, that's when me and him really have our fun. I go to his house or we go out and stuff like that. So remember that because we're going to come back to that. He takes the cake home. He don't say nothing about it. I don't ask about it because I know it was bomb. Well, maybe it was red velvet and we don't make it. But I made it from the box from Betty Crocker. So it had to be fire. It had to be delicious. It's whatever. I'm glad he enjoyed it and all that stuff. Now his birthday is coming up. I'm like, well, I done already made him a cake. I always make him samples. I always give cookies. What else could I do for him for his birthday? I have nothing planned yet. However, I get a phone call from this wonderful sounding lady who wants to book a cake with me for her husband for his birthday.
Okay.
All right.
Next part. Let's get it.
Okay, welcome back for part 3 on how my cake exposed that my man is married. Now, I'm telling y'all all my business because the internet is my diary. I know, it's sad. And y'all really my friends in my head. And this is the only way I could vent and not cry because my love life is literally a joke. A joke. I'm considering going back to my ex-husband at this point. Seriously. Okay, so let's go back to this wonderful phone call, this consultation I'm having with this wonderful lady on the phone who wants to book a cake for her husband. Now, we're talking, I'm taking a standard call. I'm making nothing of it. I'm like, oh, I got an order, husband's birthday. I rarely get men cakes, so this is probably going to be a little difficult, but I'm up for the challenge. He starts telling me some of his interests, what he likes. Then we get to the flavor of the cake.
Red velvet.
I'm like, oh, well, here are our flavor options. And she says, his favorite cake is red velvet. And I had one of your red velvet cakes before. and it was delicious. So I was hoping we could get that as one of the flavors.
How she get a piece?
So I'm sitting there like, how did you have one of her? We don't make red velvet. So then I asked, oh, how did you hear about us? Just wanted to know how you found us. Was it on social media, word of mouth?
It was your man.
Samples? Like how
Your
did you find
man.
out about us?
Your man.
Oh, okay.
Your man. Yep.
Hold on. I need a minute. Hold on.
Take 3.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Had a moment, but I'm back. So, how did you hear about it? She said, my husband brought home a red velvet cake from your bakery on Father's Day and shared it with the family. And we all thought it was so delicious,
Ain't that
which
something?
gave me an idea to get him a cake for his upcoming birthday. Okay, I'm trying to keep my cool because business is business. I gotta get to this money.
Right.
And I need to keep her on the line because I need to find out some more information before I go off on this man.
What to do, y'all? I'm not going to hold you long. I know you are into the video that you are watching. I just come to share a bit of information with you and ask for a donation if possible. On October 13th, my cousin got into a car accident where...
But there's 3. There's 3. There is an older son, a middle daughter, and then his son that he told me about, which is the youngest. Y'all,
I might be jumping the gun, y'all, but not saying that this is right or anything, but do you guys think it could be a possibility that the wife had 2 previous children and then when they got married, you know, they became our kids by marriage, but they're not necessarily by blood his children? Like, again, not saying that that's right, because once you marry somebody, those are your kids. You know, I feel like you shouldn't marry someone if you don't want to take on that responsibility or take on that title of being a step parent to them. And I feel like you should still claim them. But if the man is thinking with his single mind or thinking with that thing in his pants, maybe he's thinking about how many children he has biologically, which is his one child. But let's see, y'all.
I can tell the story. I cannot, because this cannot be my life.
It is.
Okay. We've come to the conclusion that she just need a little 6-inch cake, right? A little 6-inch red velvet. And I agree to make it, although that's not on our menu. And as bad as I want to hang up and act a mess, money is money. So we're going to make this red velvet cake for the family of 5. So then I ask, would you like to pick up the order or would you need delivery? She asked where we're located. I let her know we're in Oakland, California. She is a little farther away. So she says, I would love if you could deliver it because we plan on having dinner on this day. I get off of work at this time and I would just like it if it was already at the house. So I said, okay, great. I can formulate your invoice. I'm just going to need these details from you so I can know where to deliver it, what time, all that stuff, so we can charge for a delivery fee.
Okay.
She gives me the address, y'all. Because still in my mind, this is not my man. Now, mind you, she has told me his name, which matches his name. But, you know, he has a standard name. So, you know, it could be. She said she got 3 kids. He said he got 1. So, you know, it might not be him. It might not be him. But the red velvet is throwing me off. The Father's Day is throwing me off. Some things are throwing me off. So I'm still like in partial denial in real life.
No, it ain't partial.
She says, I need delivery. Here's the address.
It's his house.
I said I'll be going over there on Friday.
It's his house.
It's the same address.
What?
If y'all didn't guess.
What?
Mm-hmm. Same address.
What?
That I go to on Friday. Yeah.
Where his wife and 3 kids.
So now at this point, I understand that my man is her man. My man is her husband that she's talking about. I figured it out. And now I'm sad. I'm furious. I'm confused. I'm laughing inside because this is hysterical. Like, has to be a movie. That's why I had to tell y'all. I had to, because this can't be real. This has to be a joke. Y'all all were in on it. Y'all knew, huh? Y'all knew this whole time. I'm being pumped. I really hope so. So, anyways, it's the same address. I go on with the order, and I guess I'm making a red velvet cake for my man's birthday, which also happens to be her husband.
Oh my.
Which also happens to be the dad of 3. Okay, welcome back for right now. His birthday is next week.
Okay, let's
And
get it.
I haven't confronted him about this yet.
Perfect.
I just got the phone call from her last week. Order has been paid.
Okay.
She even got the 35% off special.
No, she got a discount.
Everything's done. I just need to know from y'all, how long do I play this game with him? Like, do I deliver the cake and hope he's there and be like, surprise, bitch? Or do I have my sister deliver it? Because, we business partners. But then I'm like, do I want to put her in that mess? No. Then I'm thinking maybe I'll just, if she needs the cake by 5, I'll get there at 4:55, or make sure I coordinate with her so that way she's my point of contact. Kind of talk her into making it like a surprise, so I'm not sleeping. I also don't know, like, should I confront him? Should I confront him now? Should I wait till his birthday next week? Should I keep playing along and see if he tells me based off of the details? Like, hey, babe, I got this cake order for a red velvet cake, and I don't even make red velvet. But this lady said she had my red velvet, and
Nope.
Like,
that ain't it.
Yo, what do I do?
All right. This is time right now. Comment down below what you guys think that she's asking this in real time, which is what I'm coming to realize. This was posted in July. She was actually making this. Was she making it in real time? I'm assuming she's making it in real time because she has a season 2 part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 situation. I think after she does what she does. And I'm just going to assume maybe this man does not have social media. I know people don't be wanting to switch that because then you get to know what they really about. I don't know. My opinion, if this was in real time, I think it was in real time, he's probably following her without her following him. And he's probably not literally following her like in the people that follow you list, but just, spying on her social media pages. But either way, what do you guys think she should do or she should have done, since this is in the past, to get clarity on the whole thing, to see if this is her man or, whatever the case? I personally would say deliver it. I would have to lay eyes on somebody. I couldn't take that back. I was about to say I couldn't just go off of the little details that I got over the phone, but no, I could. This woman didn't say she tasted a piece of red velvet cake around Father's Day with your sticker on it. That could be his sister. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have came over and just got a piece. She said my husband brought it home for Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was very specific. So I would still have to lay eyes on him to let him know that I know. It isn't really a confirmation. I guess I should say it wouldn't be a confirmation for me. This woman on the phone gave enough detail. It would more so be, you got me messed up. It'll be a you got me messed up type of lay eyes on that person. I'll go in, deliver the cake, go into the house I visit every Friday, deliver the cake, tell them happy birthday, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll dip. It's just as simple as that. This is still her business, at the end of the day. So she doesn't want to create a scene. She doesn't want anything negative to come behind a review because she went to this man's house and acted a fool. Now, I know it's been some months that she been fooling with this man. She even been to this home before. But at this point, she done got the details. She done got the address. If she was going to tell the wife, she should have already told the wife. Now, I don't think that she should tell the wife in person. Some stuff just wouldn't make sense. Now, another thing I'm thinking about is, what if the wife knows that he's sneaking and creeping and the wife is saying something? I don't know. But again, comment down below what y'all think she should do during the delivery of this cake.
Besides sitting in that room and crying my eyes out because someone who I thought was going to potentially be the love of my life, who actually was up until last week. He had my whole heart, for real. I'm not going to cry. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out like what to do. Do I just disappear because we outside and I can find somebody else?
Dang.
I live with sorry.
That's cool.
But then it's like I don't want nobody else because he was it for me. He was really it for me. And to find out that he actually was never mine, I think that's what's messing with me. Like, he was never mine. Where does she be at when
Where the kids
I
be at?
go
On a Friday?
Is that why he's so comfortable with me leaving him at work? Because at home he has a whole other life. He works damn near 12 hours a day. So I think now I'm like, maybe he don't even really
Work that long.
All his coworkers know
he
about
worked
me.
there.
That's extra crazy because y'all know about her too. So y'all just letting this man play in people's face. And who do he be picking up from the workplace?
Not necessarily. You never know what a person is telling their coworkers. He could be telling his coworkers that he's going through a divorce or him and his wife is separated, yada, yada. He could be telling them anything. But do I think she is the only woman he flirts with or spend time with or be booed up with? No. That's why a lot of these women nowadays, they don't like mechanics, nobody that work at no shop. They don't like no DJs. They don't like no occupation that requires you to be ultra friendly or all up in someone's face. And you could be a stand-up guy or a stand-up woman. You know, you could be faithful. They'd be like, no. If you're already in a particular field of work, we ain't gonna work. It's like you would have to be with me. We would have to build that trust, build this relationship, and then you would have to say, you know what? I'm thinking about becoming a DJ or something where the trust is already there. And then you help your man and you support your man and y'all go from that point on. But just to get in a relationship with a DJ or a mechanic, some people even say doctors. Like, I'm not even gonna get with no doctor unless it's for the money, okay? But yeah, I don't think she's the only woman that he's flirted with or said, you know what, you cute. That's just me personally. If he got a wife at home and he did it to her, he not just juggling 2 women. He probably juggling 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 women.
Is this a thing? Because nobody said anything. I'll come meet him for lunch, bring him some lunch. He's walking around holding my hand, giving me kisses, introducing me to his coworkers, his bosses, his colleagues. And we all in there chatting it up like, oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, he's so happy being with you. Oh, so da. Really?
They probably don't even know he married. He probably don't even. He obviously don't wear his ring.
The exact game plan from start to finish, please, before I jump out of this window of my apartment complex. I live on the first floor, so y'all just chill out. All right, now his birthday is next week.
All right, y'all. So a week goes past, and she uploads season 2.
Hey, y'all. I'm back, and I just wanted to give you guys an update about what's been going on for the last couple of days. Wait, there's one more thing I need to. Hey, y'all. I'm back, and I just want to give you guys an update about what's been going on for the last couple of days and to respond back to some of you guys. Hold on, let me close my window. It is so loud. Okay, I just wanted to come on here to address some things and respond to some things. I'm going to do that first, and then I will go into some story time about what's been going on so far. I did call, and I did answer, so but you're ready to go over all of that. I wanted to address what I look like. I got on makeup and jewelry and all that stuff because I had to go outside earlier today. I'm not trying to be cute because I'm viral. I promise. I'm not doing this for y'all. It's just I had to go outside, and as soon as I got back in, I want to do this video. Before I get to addressing some of the comments, can y'all guess what we're about to make?
Red velvet cake.
We have to. We have to. Now, I really thought about making one from scratch, but I don't have the time or the energy. So we're going to do Old Faithful. Betty Crocker, she never misses. That's the first thing I want to talk about. I had a couple of comments saying like, oh, how are you a baker, but you use box mix or you use Betty Crocker? Like,
I thought everybody used
that
box
is
mix.
A really big stigma in the baking world, using box mix. And I used to be one of those girls who's like, I'm baking from scratch. I'm never using box. All my cakes are 100% edible, from the decoration to the everything. But there's a thing called work smarter, not harder. Betty Crocker is around to help us out. I kind of use the example like a car. So we all got legs, right? We can all walk. But a car sometimes is more convenient. A car is sometimes faster. A car is easier. That's what the box is for me. Sometimes we do have several recipes that we use from scratch, and I can make red velvet from scratch. However, for video purposes, for time purposes, we are going to use the box. So, saying all of that to say, I want to next address some of you guys' questions about how I was at that man's house and did not see any sign of a wife or 3 kids. Hold on.
Before she said, I personally assumed she didn't go past the living room. You know, if he cleans up well or the wife cleans up well, whoever, and you enter someone's home, sometimes you can enter someone's home and not see any signs that a wife lives there or multiple children live there. And actually, she said the children, I think, are a bit older than the son. So if she did see toys or a game system or something that's for kids, she probably assumed it was for the son that he mentioned. And the house may not be full of wedding photos or couple photos, or it just may not be full of things like that. So you can walk into someone's house, see a couch, a coffee table, TV on a wall, maybe a little bookshelf, maybe a little plant here or there, you know what I'm saying? And not go beyond the living room. And then if she does go to like use the restroom, she might be navigated to go to a neutral restroom that don't have a pink or anything feminine in there. And she probably didn't go through cabinets to see how many toothbrushes, if there any medicine in here with someone else's name on it. Like I didn't ask that question because I can see how you can go to someone's house and not notice someone else lives there besides who he said. And she didn't give any indication that they were intimate. So that's another thing. She probably never seen his bedroom, but we're gonna let her talk. We're gonna let her explain it.
I got a question. So when y'all go into a man's house, apartment, whatever, when y'all used to like go to the bathroom, do y'all go through like? I'm guilty. I do that. I need to know, like, I'm looking at the medication. I'm looking at the lotions. If anything's girly, the soaps. If there's any girl products, I'm looking while I'm in the bathroom. I'm turning the water on and I'm looking through. Especially if I like you. I'm looking through stuff to see if what you got going on. Do y'all do that too? Or is that just me? Am I just crazy?
In my video, I did mention that on Friday nights, that was our nights where I would go over there or we would have date nights.
Right.
I wasn't just laid up in that woman's house on Friday nights. Someone also mentioned, oh, that's not really your man if you only saw him once a week. Did not only see him once a week, I saw him at work, which I also mentioned. Sometimes he would come over my house. We would squeeze in when we could see each other. But Friday nights is when he would initiate date nights and we would either go out or I stayed at the house. We had indoor date night, but I never spent the night. Not once did I ever spend the night at their house. I have a daughter of my own. Got to find a babysitter, so I can only pawn her off for a couple hours before I got to come back from outside. So I never spent the night, and I was not always at their house. Another thing is,
she just been
he
there
has
before.
a 2-story house. I never went upstairs. Downstairs is where his bedroom was.
Okay,
I'll get into that.
Okay.
And I only had ever been to the family room, the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen. The living room is decorated like an art studio. The couch, you could tell, has never been sat on. And all the pictures in the house are of artwork that I've seen downstairs. Again, I don't know what's upstairs.
Okay.
Family room is full of toys. It's a lot of toys.
He has a son.
I just assumed they were all for his son. So I did see signs of his son. It was just toys. So that was that. Hold on. I just wanted to start off by addressing those things because I did see a lot of comments about my baking, not baking from scratch, and me not having any idea or seeing any signs of a woman in the house. Y'all know, when a man wants to hide something, he will hide it very well. And I'm not thinking to ask any questions or to look for anything. So that's why some things that may have been obvious was missed by me. So please show me grace. Please forgive me. Now we're going to get into this phone call me and him had last night. I'm so sad for this man. I really do feel sorry for this man. Here we go. Wait, there's one more thing I need to address.
All right.
Where was the wife and the kids on Fridays? So I did miss this in the first story. Kids were always sent to grandma's. I knew that. Well, I knew the son was at grandma's. I didn't know about the other two. But the kids were at grandma's. The wife runs a club in San Francisco. And Fridays and Saturdays are her busy nights. So she always was in the city Friday nights. And he knew that. He knew that. That's why she was never there on Fridays. And that's why our nights was Friday nights, because she was nowhere to be found. He knew she was not even going to pop up. So she was at work on Friday nights. Kids was with grandma. Once I left, he picked up the kids. And I picked up mine. And we ended the night. So yes, I just wanted to update on that. I found out through our phone call where she be at.
Oh, you told him you know
let's
her?
get into this phone call.
Okay, let's get it.
This man has been trying to reach me since Friday night. Y'all know Friday nights, that's our night. But this Friday, couldn't. I told him I had a stomach bug and I didn't want him to see me like that. So I needed to rest and go to bed. Last time we talked was Friday evening.
Okay.
And you know, I was just really bothered by the news I had just found out a couple of days before from talking to his wife. So I didn't see him on Friday. And that's when I posted the story for you guys. Friday night / Saturday morning, like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I went to bed, woke up, it's viral. Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. I just needed to get it out, you know, because it was eating me for a couple of days. Again, y'all my friends, right? The internet is my diary. He tried to contact me on Saturday, nothing. Finally, he called me again Sunday night or last night, and I answered. All I have to say is it's a very interesting conversation. Man, I don't have my scale. This is just for content. We're going to eat this together, y'all. So he called me and he asked how I was feeling, and I told him, I said, I'm not feeling good. I'm still not feeling good. He's gonna ask me, oh, have you gone to the doctors and this stuff? I ain't got time for the small talk. Look, we need to talk. He's like, what's going on? I guess he has no idea because we don't follow each other on social media. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably a reason why. He probably got his kids and family all on there. But I didn't want him to follow me either. Not that I'm hiding anything. We just don't follow each other on social media. We just don't. To my knowledge, he has not seen these videos. I did want to talk to him to get some clarification. I know a lot of you guys were saying just block him, ghost him, don't let him even come back. Don't even entertain anything he's saying. But y'all, I have...
Girl.
Sorry, I thought I broke my bowl, but everything's fine. I had to know. I had to know why he did it, how he did it, for my sanity. I just needed to hear it. I did. And for the girls who get it, y'all get it. For those who's like, girl, no, please give me grace. This is a lot. And I feel like I am handling this very well. I needed that. I really do. So please give me grace, please. I listened to what he had to say, and it's a sad story, and it just sucks that I got caught up in it, you know? Hold on, let me put these in order.
Let's get it.
He pretty much told me it's a lot going on at home. Yeah, that could be seen as an excuse or whatever. I was shocked that I knew, but he didn't even try. Once I told him what happened, he didn't even try to hide it or stutter or lie. And I appreciated him just telling me. I asked you, you tell me. Don't keep playing a game. So I did appreciate that during the conversation. He was straight up, as soon as I addressed it, he straight up was like, this is what's going on. Where it was kind of messed up for me, or very messed up, is he didn't allow me to decide if I wanted to participate in this relationship or not.
Exactly.
He kept things from me. I put it in a little early before the preheat, but sorry. He needed something from me, and he got what it was he wanted. But what was unfair to me was I didn't get a chance to consent to participating. You know, what he explained to me was at home, and one of the comments hit the nail on the head. They said, I think there's something going on at home where they are separated or in the process of a divorce or something, and something's not right with their relationship. That's exactly what he told me. Is that true? But this is what he told me. They have been separated for about 8 months. Reasons why: he sleeps downstairs.
Okay.
He sleeps in his own room downstairs. She sleeps upstairs.
He got
They
his
have been
own
separated for about 8 months. Divorce papers have been formulated and started and turned in, but the divorce process is not complete. It's not even close to being complete. At this point, if somebody changes their mind, it could be like, throw it out the window. It's very early in the divorce process for them. They're struggling at home, and one of the things that he loved with me was communicating. He has not been able to communicate with his wife the way he used to, and he's been missing that. Something's been missing. And I gave him everything that was missing. I was there to listen to how his day went, there to listen to him vent. I was there to give him compliments, rub his back, show him affection and attention and all the stuff. Just as a human, not even just as a man, but as a human, he was longing for. That's where I explained to him I felt used. I'm glad I was able to give that to you because I'm a very giving person, but I don't like that I gave it to you because you needed it and you didn't tell me why.
Right.
Like you used me for your own gain completely. Whether you and her are separated or not, you left her in the dark and you left me in the dark. It was kind of deceitful and very selfish. Very selfish. He understood and he knew it was wrong, but he said the love he grew from me was stronger than his selfishness.
Yeah, whatever.
All that cute stuff. Sorry. He explained that to me, and I'm like, I feel like this could have went a different way had you just been upfront with me. If I'm going to be honest with my friends right now, had he told me he was married but separated and needs to tie up some loose ends, I would have been like, okay, I'm outside though. Once you tie up those loose ends, if you call me and I'm still outside, I might be able to entertain something. I wouldn't have just been like, hell nah, you married, I'm out. Because he explained to me what was going on from the jump. He gave me the choice. He would have given me the choice. It could have played out that way, but he did not even try that. And now we're here. Now he has nothing. He has nothing. I explained to him how his selfishness ruined what could have been a possibility. During that time, while I'm outside, you could have maybe you could have just expressed to her, hey babe, I'm needing this from you. I'm longing for this from you. I'm wanting this from you. Can we work this out? Can we come to a compromise? Can we communicate? Can you blah, blah, blah. He's not feeling respected as a man. He's not feeling wanted. He's not feeling loved. He's not feeling a lot of that at home. So he got it all from me and selfishly just took advantage of that. You can't be mad at her for not communicating when you're not communicating either. I mean, he could have communicated to her what he needed. Now, once he did that and things didn't change, then yeah, go start the process. I was like, look, we tried, it's not working. I'm out. And then call me and see if I'm still outside. But he didn't do that. Now,
I just wanted her to get her whole spiel out. I didn't want to stop her in between there before we go to the next part. I understand where he's coming from, but he went about it totally wrong. Okay. Definitely during that first date, you lay the law. You let somebody know what it is and what it ain't. Like she mentioned, he should have gave her the opportunity to sign up for that. Because like she said, she wouldn't have just pushed him off, but she would have been like, I'm still doing me. And by the time you get all that together, if I'm still doing me and not with somebody else, then we probably can do something. And she probably still would have went out on a couple of dates with him. Probably still would have talked to him on the phone. If he says he is in the works of getting this divorce, it's at the beginning stages. But just to sign somebody up for it and say, okay, this is what it is, this how it's gonna be, that is not fair. Something is going on at home. He sleeps downstairs. He has his own room. As she mentioned, she been to his room. I assume that she probably haven't been anywhere past the living room. That was just my assumption. Now we find out she has been in his room, but it's his room. They don't share it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Another thing, why lie about the number of kids? You know, it sounds like he talked a good game. He got him a nice little mouthpiece on him. Okay. It sounds like he know what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. Now, if it's just BS and the woman he's saying it to don't care to hear all that, that's his business. He gonna have to tighten up somewhere. But he know what to say and how to say it. She obviously wasn't buying it. But aside from the smooth talk you doing, why are you lying about how many kids you have? You hid the relationship situation. You hid it. That's a secret. You hid that, left that in the dark. Apparently you don't wear a wedding ring. Apparently people at the job don't know he married or know that he is going through that divorce. He probably has been a little sad at work, probably have been a little down at work. And she came along and like she said, the coworkers are saying he's been so happy since you've been coming around. That is probably true, but you still telling lies in the process. And the person that lie about their kids are not to be trusted, period. It ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it.
Last night, I also told him, because this story has gone viral and I don't know this woman or her socials or anything like that, give me 4 hours to tell her, or I'm telling her tomorrow. Part of me wants to tell her because I don't want no parts left out. I want him to not hide or sugarcoat or lie about nothing, but I've kind of been inserted into a situation. And I feel like it's his job to tell her. So we talked about that and I said, she has to know. You must tell her or I will be letting her know. With this decision to tell her, I have also decided not to make the cake. I just don't feel right making this cake or being any more involved in this. Based off what me and him discussed, he doesn't know if she knows. I've always felt, well, since I spoke to her, I felt that she did not know. I really think she saw a cake in the house. It's his birthday coming up. So she's just like, he liked this cake. Let me just call this bakery back. He keep bringing stuff from the bakery. Let's just get the red velvet for his birthday, call it a day. I really do feel that's what it was. That's more so how the conversation went. I was putting on a little extra theatrics while I was telling the story, but that's how I was hearing the phone call in my head. Like, my husband, our 3 kids. She wasn't saying it like that. That's just how it was shocking to me because I'm like mind blown. I don't feel she knows. And as an ex-wife, someone who was previously married, if I was her and I found out that my husband was needing something out of our relationship and he took that energy and poured that into somebody else, I don't want to see that somebody else, whether we are separated or not. I've gone through a separation. I've gone through a divorce. But had I found out that my husband was cheating or stepping out while we were separated, I still would feel away.
Right.
Especially knowing that he took that time to invest into that relationship and not fight.
Definitely.
For what we had. With that, whether she knows now or not, she's going to know either today, he might be telling her right now, or she's going to know tomorrow. Out of respect for her, I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be in that woman's.
All right, let's see what other, again, this is King's Corner, and her story times be so good, y'all. Okay, I can listen to this one before I do my interview. Are
you struggling in your calculus class?
Do
you have a hard time understanding your instructor? Do you wish there was a simpler way? I get it. It's frustrating.
What up, QC crew? King Day is in the mother.
So this was about 5 years ago. And, everything was going smooth, cool, calm, collect, whatever. One day I just was getting weird fucking vibes out of no fucking where from his mother. Like, is you cool? So she walked up to me and she said, "Do you really love my son like you say you do?" And I'm like, "Where the fuck is this coming from?" Remind you, I've been dating him for fucking years. So I'm like, "What? Huh?" In the back of my head, I'm like, "He's proposed to me." Like, is this motherfucker finna propose? Because that's what I'm thinking about. Like, I ain't thinking about shit else. So I was like, yes. So after that, she ain't say like days and days, months and months go by. Every time we came over to the family house to go see her, she just took her nose up at me. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I tell the father my child, and he was like, oh, it's nothing. She always act like that. Remind you, I've been in a relationship this long and I ain't never seen this type of reaction from her. What you mean she always act like this? No, the fuck she don't. Okay, so fast forward to she was asking me, she was like, where's my grandson? I was like, he's with my mother. Y'all, she stormed out, went in her car, and left. I'm looking like, what the is the fucking problem? Like, remind you, a lot of been building up this whole entire time. But you know, I'm respectful. I ain't got time for all the rah-rah. I do not try to, disrespect my elders. That's not me. So of course, the father of my child went and followed her. And I'm like, so I got his location. I got that location. Why the do I see both of them are at a hotel? The only reason I know that both of them are in a hotel because I FaceTime him. And I said, are y'all okay? What is going on? What's the problem? So he was like, oh, no, we good. I just had to calm her down. We at a hotel, et cetera, et cetera. He flipped the camera. He showed it to me. And I'm like, calm her down for what? What the f- is going on? So she tried to make this big excuse like, oh, I wanted to see my grandson, but he's over there with your mother. Like, this just not her grandchild, too. Like, are you cool? Reminded you, I'm a mother at the end of the day. I needed a mother break. And I got my mother break. So, okay, boom. They end up coming back. It took them 3 hours to come the fuck back. I was blowing this man phone like, where are y'all? I'm thinking like the worst of the worst done happened. Like somebody got in the rape. Like that's what I'm thinking. Cause like everybody just went MIA. Okay, remind you, it's nighttime now. They end up pulling up. So I'm nervous. I'm like shaking, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, are y'all okay? He was like, chill, yeah, we okay. I was like, okay, cool. So he was like, let's go home. I was like, okay, cool. Got in the car. Why in the fuck do I smell like a sex odor? A sex odor. Y'all know what the fuck that smell is. Nothing but pussy. So I was like, who been in this car? I got the fuck up so motherfucking fast. I said, who been in this motherfucking car? He was like, nobody. The only person who been in this car was my mom. Like, what are you talking about? So I'm like, why the fuck do it smell like that in here then? He was like, oh, I don't smell like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you always doing this, trying to make a.
So y'all, I know what the smell smells like. I've smelt it before. Oh, I could probably do a story time on that. Yeah, one time in college, we ain't even gonna go there. Just know somebody had the whole hallway lit, smelling like that. All right, you just walk in the hallway, just hit you in the face. Anyways, I know what the smell smells like. But when I smelled the smell, it was, in the specific area, in the specific room that intercourse had taken place. But if they went to a hotel, she said he showed the hotel. Did he just show like the outside of the hotel or he showed a room? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Does that smell follow you? Like if you were to do something and that person is smelly or you're smelly, y'all bodies don't have good chemistry together or whatever the case may be, and you go and get in your vehicle, will that smell linger? Will that smell follow you? Y'all let me know. I don't know. I'm asking. Because why would the car smell like anything if they was at a hotel? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
The argument, narcissist. So I'm like, don't play with me like I'm dumb as f. I smell pussy. Then I asked him, I said, so where the f- is her car? If she was in the car. Like, I'm thinking like, this a lie now. Cause what the f- is going on? What you lying? Why you lying for? So he ended up telling me her husband went and picked up the car and I dropped her off. I said, dropped her off where? This bitch gonna say, I dropped off to my grandmama's house. Her mom. I said, okay. I'm quiet. Sitting in the car, we riding. We got like a good 30-minute drive to go home. So while we driving, the new model cars, it beeps when you got your seatbelt on. So the motherfucker kept beeping and it would not stop. And it was because of me. I had my seatbelt on. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna put this bitch on. That's what I'm saying in my head. So I'm looking down and I see a fucking condom, y'all. A motherfucking condom. You know what? Just watch the next motherfucking video. Cause I'm heated on this one. I need to cool the fuck off. Part 2 in the next fucking video. Okay, y'all. This is part 2 of the father of my child cheating on me with his mother, and she ended up getting pregnant. So while I was putting my seatbelt on, I looked down and I seen the condom. Me being a Scorpio, in that moment, I just wanted to react. Like, seriously. No explanations, just psyching the fuck out. And that's exactly what the fuck I did. So I got the wheel and I wrecked us the fuck out. The car is literally totaled the fuck out. So he yelling at me, why the fuck you just did that? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you fucking crazy? Da, 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 da. I'm quiet. Like, I'm so quiet to the point he never seen me like this. This man ain't never seen me like this. So he thinking in his head, like, you know, when you know your man, you can see the intimidation. Like, you can see, like, you know something. Y'all. I got out the fucking car limping like a bitch. Got a fucking stick and...
So you see a condom, you smell a stench, and you see a condom, and you risk your life? You gonna risk your life over that? Come on, make it make sense now. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. Is it that deep for you to risk your life? I know some people go crazy, you know, see their partner cheating, they black out, and they may attempt to unalive their partner or the person that they're cheating with, but like, you gonna risk your own life for it because you smell something and you see a rapper. Y'all let me know if y'all have ever went to that extent to prove to somebody that you are not playing, that you mad, you mean business, that you risk your life and theirs. Y'all let me know. I know y'all crazy. Don't act like y'all ain't crazy. I know y'all crazy. Comment down below. Let me see what y'all be doing. Let me see.
Motherfucking condom up. And I just looked at him, hold it in my motherfucking hand, staring him down. Nobody isn't really hurt. I was just limping because the way we got in the wreck, it hit my side. It hit my right side. So I was kind of hurt just a little bit, but it wasn't like major. But the car, it was total. Y'all know how they quick to total out a fucking car. So while I got the condom in my motherfucking hand staring at him, let me tell y'all what the fuck he said. This bitch gonna sit here and tell me, let's talk about it when we get home. When I tell you I just psyched the fuck out on him, like I really did, knocking his shit clean the fuck out. So a couple of minutes passed by and we still like brawling. He's not touching me. I'm the one laying hands. Somebody walk up to us and ask, is everything okay? Before I spoke and said anything, my ex said, yes, everything is fine. Everything is fine. I stopped fighting him and I walked.
What they don't tell you about weight loss by Skinny RX. 1, the average weight loss amount is 9 pounds in the first month.
The fuck off. Literally, I walked to a gas station, y'all. So he's running after me. Keep trying to talk to me. Keep trying to get in my ear. I slapped the fuck out of him while I was walking. Get the fuck out my face. Don't say shit to me. So I'm at the gas station and I text my mama and I said, call me as soon as possible. When I text something like that to my mom, she gonna call me then and there. So weird. I don't know. She did not fucking call. It took her goddamn 30, 45 minutes to call. So in that time span, I'm sitting at the fucking gas station on the fucking sidewalk crying. I'm only crying because I'm thinking like, you know, I thought, you know, life was going great. You know, we wasn't having no problems, no issues. Like we was doing everything that we needed to do. I thought we was on the right track for marriage. So while I'm at the gas station, he's by his car. The police pulled up, of course. They asked what happened. He told the police that he was avoiding hitting a fucking deer, y'all. And he ran out the road and he hit some shit. So this whole time, the police ran the shit up. They ran the report. Took him to the hospital. Took me to the hospital. Got cleared. I have not said not one thing to this bitch ass nigga. Like one fucking thing this whole entire time. So we get to the house. We got an Uber. And what I fucking did was start packing. I ain't say shit. I start packing my shit. while I was packing, he was trying to explain. Let me explain. It wasn't nothing. I promise you. It was my mother. He ended up slipping out and said it was my mother. I'm looking at him like, what the fuck you mean it was your mother? I thought you said you dropped your mother off. What you mean? So he was like, I lied. I said, what? He said, yeah, I ended up lying. I said, why in the fuck would you lie about some shit like that? What the fuck happened? Like, are you fucking your mother? I asked him that. But I was being sarcastic because in the back of my head, I'm like, ain't no motherfucking way he fucking your mom. He said no. I said, so where the fuck did this condom come from? What is going on? If you don't give me no answer, I'm about to leave. I don't know how the fuck he came up with this motherfucking answer, but he got an answer quick. And it was a fucking lie. Let me tell you what the fuck this bitch ass nigga said. Oh, so basically my mom and my dad been having problems or whatever, and she tried to use an excuse to basically leave and cheat. I'm like, bitch, stop lying. He was like, I swear to God, I'm not lying. I can call her right now. Call her, bitch. That's what I told him. Call her. So he called her, had the phone on speaker. So the mom picked up the phone and she was like, hello? At this point, he's crying on the phone. So, of course, she's very hostile. What's going on? Is everything okay? He's crying. She's trying to leave me. Her not even knowing we just got in the whole fucking wreck and the car is gone. She's like, what's going on? Why is she trying to leave? So he ended up telling her she found the condom. And he was like, Mom, tell her this is your condom. She hung up the motherfucking phone. Y'all tell me why. 10 minutes later, knock. And guess who the fuck it was? Her motherfucking husband. Tune in to part 3 because this shit is so weird and so crazy. Like, I would have
Her
never
husband?
expected some shit like this. Like,
This some trapped in the closet type of shit.
tune in.
Let's get it.
Here's part 3 of the father of my child cheated on me with his mother and she's now pregnant. And before I even fucking start, let's clear some things up because y'all pissing me off. So when he told me about him dropping his mother off to his grandmother's house and everything else that he was saying was a fucking lie. It was a fucking lie. The only thing that was semi-lie, but telling a little bit of the truth is when they was at that hotel. And again, I only knew because I FaceTimed him. I did not tell y'all that they was in the car. I only FaceTimed him to see like what the fuck was going on because I seen that his location was at the motherfucking hotel. They were sitting in the fucking parking lot.
Okay.
It was not inside the hotel.
Thank you.
See, one thing I done learned about motherfucking black folks, y'all don't know how to shut the fuck up and just listen to the motherfucking story.
Oh.
I only did part 1 and part 2. How in the fuck y'all coming up with these fucking conclusions? Y'all ain't even heard the real shit yet. Y'all have not heard every fucking thing yet. This is only the beginning, literally.
Oh, okay.
Shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, eat your motherfucking food, or get the fuck off and keep scrolling. It's not that deep. And again, if you don't like the way I speak on this shit, the way that I curse, or the way that I talk, scroll the fuck up, scroll the fuck down. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just get the fuck off my shit. Imagine if you went through the same shit that I went through. Would you be cool? Would you be calm? I don't give a fuck how old this shit is. Would you be cool? Would you be calm? I didn't think so. So shut the fuck up and listen. So again, his dad knocks on the door.
Well, she told us. She told us. Well, I guess we're gonna sit the fuck up and sit the hell down and shut the hell up and just listen. And cut my mic off.
Oh, he really didn't even get a chance to just tell me what the fuck is going on. So he ran into the door thinking that it's his mother. So he looked in a peephole just to make sure. That right there, I'm like, something is wrong. The only reason why I say that is because nobody comes to our house. It's only the mama. So I'm like, why in the fuck is he looking through this peephole like he just done told somebody where we stay at? And why in the fuck is his dad here? Me not knowing, he just said something to me that will really change their whole entire life. Seriously. Which is calling his mama and saying that the condom is his mother's. This entire time, I was not expecting none of this shit to happen that's about to happen. Why? Because he's still telling lies, y'all. He's still telling lies. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not at the time. So once he seen that that was his dad, y'all, he knew something was up, but I didn't know. So the father of my child ran in the motherfucking closet. And you know what that means. He's trying to find his, So I'm asking him at this point, like, why in the fuck is you doing that? Like, what is going on? Who is at the door? As soon as I say that, dun, 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 open the fucking door, open the fucking door, open the fucking door. I never seen his dad like this because his dad, let me tell y'all something about his dad, y'all. His dad is very super duper quiet. He is so sweet. He don't do all that rah-rah stuff. He don't do all of that arguing or nothing. His mother is the type to control a person. Like, she make it seem as if this man don't have a mind of his own. Like, whatever she tells this man to do, he is going to do it, no matter what it is. Remind you, I already know, like if you see how this man look, this is not her type. So she's basically using this man because she couldn't get no man for real. So I said, fuck this shit. I'm walking towards the door because something ain't right. I walk towards the door. I'm finna get ready to open this bitch. Why in the fuck the father of my child pushed me on the motherfucking floor and say, go in the fucking room? He literally said, go in the fucking room. That's exactly how I was looking. On my life, I was like, I wanted to say, who the fuck you talking to, bitch? Yeah. But I was smart enough to just shut the fuck up, finally, and just go in that fucking room. But ear hustle like a motherfucker. So he's about to open the door. Remind you, he got a pew-pew in his motherfucking hand. As soon as he opened the motherfucking door, y'all, he dropped the pew-pew. And it went off, but it didn't hit nobody. It did not hit nobody. But now I run outside the door because I hear something I shouldn't be hearing. Like, it scared the fuck out of me. So the door is wide open. His dad is standing there outside of the door. So me and the father of my child see the father. Blood D. He has so much blood on his hands, y'all. He told both of us to sit down.
Not only will we buy your house, but we are so confident in what we do.
All right, y'all. So we're going to take a little intermission break. I have my interview in like 5 minutes. So I will be back after my interview.